The Republican Party says a lot of things about who they are and what is important to them. And they give themselves names. We're the law and order party. We're the party of family values. Oh, we love the family. We love forced birth. We love not protecting people's families by ignoring the fact that climate change is real. Not even ignoring it, but calling it a hoax. A hoax, despite volumes of research data. But they are claiming they're the party of family values while whining about low birth rates in the country. I mean, that's Elon's big thing. Oh, have all the kids you can, even if you have to have sex with employees of your company, impregnate them, 12 kids. And then this is the result when the party of family values comes into power. This is a headline from The Guardian. Is it safe to have a child? Americans rethink family planning ahead of Trump's return. Now I'm going to read a few paragraphs from this, and then I want to talk a little bit about what exactly is taking place in America to make people feel afraid to have kids. That women are literally bleeding out in their cars, dying in emergency rooms after having been sent home because doctors are afraid to go to jail after providing health care. This is from The Guardian. Chris Peterson wasn't surprised that Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election, but he was surprised by how quickly he and his wife started asking one another, should we try to have another baby before a possible nationwide abortion ban takes effect? You see, one last sentence here, or should we give up on having a second child? It's not just, the narrative you hear about abortion is that, it's just these loose women who can't keep their legs closed. The best birth control is an aspirin between the knees. All this absolute archaic nonsense. People who want to have children may need abortion as health care if the pregnancy goes wrong because of the aforementioned women dying in their cars because doctors won't give them health care because it's banned by Republicans in their states. Peterson and his wife, who live in North Carolina, are thousands of dollars in debt because their first child needed to spend weeks in the hospital after being born prematurely. They had wanted to pay off that debt and wait a few years before having a second baby, but now reproductive rights are again in the balance. Trump has said he would veto a nationwide abortion ban, but his allies are emboldened to push through more restrictions. Peterson is terrified of what is to come and that his wife might not be able to get the medical care she needs if they decided to conceive again. Quote, "We should be happy thinking about expanding our family," said Peterson, who is, like his wife, in his late 30s. "We shouldn't be worried that we're going to have medical complications and I might end up being a single father." This is being brought on by the party of family values. The party of family values led by a man who got divorced from his first wife because he cheated on his first wife with his second wife, and then divorced the second wife because he cheated on the second wife with the third wife, and cheated on the third wife with porn stars and paid them to keep quiet while she was pregnant with his youngest son. Family values. Peterson is not the only American who, in the weeks after the U.S. election, is rethinking plans about having children. On November 6th, the number of people booking vasectomy appointments at Planned Parenthood health centers spiked by 1,200%. IUD appointments by more than 760%, and birth control implant appointments by 350%, according to a statement provided by the Planned Parenthood. Traffic to Planned Parenthood's web pages on tubal ligation, vasectomies, and IUDs has also surged by more than 1,000% for each. Quote, "I hesitate to bring more children into a world with an uncertain ecological future, assuming that the incoming administration pulls out of the Paris Climate Accord and ceases to support green energy transition," a 34-year-old Minnesota mother of one wrote to The Guardian in response to a call out inviting readers to share their thoughts, blah, 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 blah. Quote, "We have 2 children and I have desperately wanted a third, but now I am fearful of being able to get adequate care if I get pregnant," wrote another woman who lives in Louisiana. "I can't risk leaving my 2 children behind if I die because I can't get adequate care here. It feels like a dystopian novel, and yet here we are." Now look, this isn't just speculation that women will die because of abortion bans. And if you want to learn a little bit more about why people might have trepidation, nervousness about having children in a Trump America, go subscribe to Brittany Page's channel. But here are 3 examples with data. She brings receipts. She goes through studies. She brings statistics. She brings research to make a clear picture of what is taking place. Here's one from November 14th, 2024. Wisconsin Supreme Court judge hammers anti-abortion law as death warrant for women. September 26th, 2024. Texas Republicans are killing women. Again, Brittany Page brings receipts. And then September 17th, 2024, I didn't have to go back very far because maternal mortality review committees are being disbanded, and some of their results that they have come to, some of their conclusions they've come to based on the death of women surrounding childbirth are being made public. One last one, September 17th, 2024. First confirmed death from Republican abortion ban in Georgia. Go watch all those videos. Go subscribe to her channel. And if you're hesitant about the things I'm saying here, do some research or watch some videos of people who have done the research for you. Because the party of family values doesn't give a shit about family values. If they did, they would protect the lives of women and children. They would protect the lives of women who have been sexually assaulted, impregnated based on that. And they're being forced to give birth to their rapist baby. And then, if they can't afford to take care of that child, you're on your own. Oh, what is this, a welfare state? Draconian. The party that wants more babies is directly leading to fewer babies being born. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can comment below. I would encourage that. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. If you want to support this work, I would encourage you to do so. For $2 a month, you can click the join button, become a channel member, and help me produce this work. Reach the millions of people that I do every month. I would appreciate it very much. Follow me on social media if that's your thing. If you're already there, it's a little better over on Blue Sky. It's a lot better over on Blue Sky. I'm no longer active on Twitter, but @Dollemore is where you can find me, and I'd love to see you. I will see you next time. Be genuine and take care of one another.